Is it time to buy or sell Mara Holdings stock? In this video, we will explore Mara Holdings in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025, and now we're providing a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest insights. You certainly do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Utilize the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 12th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Mara Holdings as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 4.06. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has experienced a gain of 7.48%. This equates to an average return of 2.49% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further decline within this trend. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 4.43% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from negative 18.26% to positive 5.55%. When examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a decrease of around 15.11%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 58.21% and positive 16.39% over the next year. In current terms, this would translate to a future price somewhere between $7.33 and $20.40. Our latest daily update for Mara Holdings includes the headline, "Strong Day for Mara Holdings Stock Price on Tuesday, rising nearly 8% to $17.53. The Mara Holdings stock price gained nearly 8% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025, increasing from $16.24 to $17.53. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated nearly 9%, with a low of $16.17 and a high of $17.62. The price has shown volatility over this period, with a gain of over 9% in the last 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign. In total, 36 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day, resulting in a total of 112 million shares bought and sold for approximately $1.96 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $30.28, while the lowest price was $9.81. Currently, the price is over 42%, or $12.75, below the 52-week high, and nearly 79%, or $65.92, below the all-time high on the 9th of November, 2021, when the price reached $83.45. Mara delivered a series of operational and strategic updates in early September that are significant for traders and long-term investors. The company reported 208 blocks mined in August, bringing its reported Bitcoin holdings to approximately 52,477 coins, a substantial balance sheet cushion that directly enhances Mara's sensitivity to Bitcoin's price fluctuations. Management also participated in investor forums during August and early September, increasing transparency and reaffirming growth plans. Additionally, the company announced a European initiative with a regional headquarters in Paris and senior hires to lead this expansion. In the short term, the larger Bitcoin reserve and proactive investor engagement tend to elevate sentiment and may trigger increases in both volume and share price during Bitcoin rallies, or when conference discussions are perceived as optimistic. Conversely, any indication of increased spending for international development or disappointing operational metrics could place pressure on the stock. In the long term, successful execution of international expansion and sustained production growth may justify higher multiples by diversifying market access and strengthening revenue streams. However, the stock will continue to remain closely linked to Bitcoin prices, regulatory developments, energy costs, and execution risks. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that Compass Point assigned Mara a sell grade, indicating a downgrade. On Thursday, the 27th of February 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned Mara a hold grade, recommending a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December 2024, it was reported that B. Riley assigned Mara a neutral grade, suggesting a hold action. On Wednesday, the 13th of November 2024, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Mara an overweight grade, recommending a hold action. On Monday, the 14th of October 2024, it was reported that Bernstein assigned Mara a market perform grade, also suggesting a hold action. Analysts have assigned Mara Holdings stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have designated the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Mara Holdings. The chart shows mostly positive signals today. The stock of Mara Holdings presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $16.11 and $15.85. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, September 4th, 2025, and so far, the stock has risen by 16.02%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a positive technical indicator. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, buy signal from 9 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago, short-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 2 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal from 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 9 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Mara Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $16.29 and $15.89. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this case, Mara Holdings finds support just below today's level at $16.29. Should this level be broken, the next support, based on accumulated volume, will be at $15.89 and $15.86. This stock typically trades at a substantial volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered to be low. During the last day, the stock moved $1.45, which is an increase of 8.97% between its high and low. Over the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.94%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Mara Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio could indicate low expectations for the company's future or suggest that the stock is undervalued, presenting a possible buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on November 11, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 350 thousandths of a dollar. It is vital to monitor these figures as they can have a significant impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Mara Holdings. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Mara Holdings is at $17.57. If you do not own any shares, you may want to consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a significant point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Mara Holdings meets its first support level at $16.29. If this support level remains intact, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Mara Holdings from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let us examine some recent insider trades. On the 10th of September, 2025, Mellinger Douglas K conducted an insider sale of 1,000 shares of common stock. On the 8th of September, 2025, Mueller Burke Vickey executed an insider sale of 14,887 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Khan Salman Hassan performed an insider sale of 34,732 shares of common stock. On the 18th of August, 2025, Thiel Frederick G made an insider sale of 27,505 shares of common stock. On the 6th of August, 2025, Thiel Frederick G executed another insider sale of 40,496 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 0.149. Overall, insiders purchased 3,336,952 shares and sold 2,097,915 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $16.90, reflecting a decrease of 3.6%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk. There is currently a buy signal from a pivot bottom that was identified 8 days ago. Is Mara Holdings stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the stock being in a falling trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 17th of September, we expect Mara Holdings to open lower by 423 ten-thousandths and start trading at $17.11. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.